Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Earlier this week, my Gladstone office was picketed by trade unions protesting the China Free Trade Agreement. They claim it will cost Australian jobs. They claim it will lead to an overflow of Chinese immigrants, but they are wrong, and they are definitely barking up the wrong tree with these ridiculous claims. I want to be clear when I say that China Free Trade Agreement is not intended to threaten Australian jobs. The FTA is intended to boost jobs and opportunities for Australians. We want to encourage investment to help industry. It is important that we improve the trade relationships between Australia and China. China is one of our biggest trading partners, second. To encourage investment in Australia, to reduce tariffs on industries that includes tourism, agriculture and the energy and resource sector. Australia has 8 other free trade agreements in place which all have similar provisions to the Chinese-Australian agreement. And there's still jobs for Australians and plenty of jobs in most cases. Since the coalition has been in government, there has been a 20% decrease in the rate of V457s being issued. Yes, 20%, Deputy Speaker. This is not the first attack they have launched, and I'm sure it won't be the last. But we plan to counter their attacks with the truth. The FTAs will not reduce immigration safeguards. It will not prevent overseas workers to work in Australia below any standard that we've already set. It will not put Australians out of work. We are not changing the required skills levels for Chinese visa holders to work in Australia. We are streamlining and improving access to skill assessments. We have been clear on our position from the start, but what's Labor's position? We know that the Leader of Opposition spoke in favour of these free trade agreements with the Chinese Premier. What's his stand now? What are they telling the unions? So we want to know where the opposition stands on free trade agreements with China or with anyone else. They haven't clearly stated their policy, and I would like to hear that. The silence from the Labor Party has been deafening on this. Come out and be heard.